Alright guys, Kazoo71 here on my Aberration playthrough for beginners. I'm going to go down there and get another rock drake egg. I'll show you guys a different path here. So here are the coordinates that I'm looking at. Latitude 37.4, longitude 51.5. This is the start path down to the radiation zone. So I'm going to show you guys a different path. Now I have a viewer that's always making comments on my Aberration videos who's an expert on the Aberration. I am not an expert on Aberration. I am doing this as a playthrough for beginners, just to remind you guys, not experienced players. So one of the comments I want to make is I do this as a, let me show you guys how to do this, and as I'm figuring out how to do it, kind of. Because I think one of the best teachers is experience and trial by errors. So the more you try and the more you make mistakes, the better you're going to learn. So I have gone down here, got an egg. If you guys watched the video 2 weeks ago, you'll see that I went down there and got an egg, and I showed you guys, and I edited it apart, and I put where I was fighting all the rock drakes, and I said all hell broke loose, because I thought it was pretty funny because I learned this fire thing. So I should have left the whole thing in there so you guys could see what I dealt with. Just a little prelude of what happened. I went down there like 4 or 5 times. I've tried many different things. I got a new computer. This is the second new computer I got. I had to return the last one, so the sound quality on this one, I'm trying to figure it out. So you might hear the sound a little weird. I'm not sure. I'm trying to tweak this thing. I recorded it. I didn't like it, so I did this again. So this is the second run down to the rock drakes. As you can see, I turned the bulb dog on there just to keep the light on. That keeps the nameless away. It will attract the seekers when you get down here. But let me just make a few comments here and here before I get too far. In this blue zone, there are some spores that can affect you unless you're wearing a hazmat suit. If you see these white sparkly things in the air, don't walk through them. Right? That's what I'm talking about. So you'll see there. Sometimes these things on the ground have gotten me before, but most of the time it's the spores in the air. You'll see them. They're little sparkly blue lights in the air all around. So what I'm doing is I'm going down here with a bunch of megalosauruses. I have a pack of these guys, and I made a comment in a previous video about spinos, and let me rephrase what I said. Is I've seen YouTube videos of people coming down here with a spino, and they edit the heck out of that video. So I think that a lot of YouTubers, when they're posting videos, they put on God mode, they put on infinite stats, they cheat things out so you don't see them. So that's kind of how it goes, and I don't like that. I think it's ridiculous. I want you guys to see everything that happens, so I'm going to show you guys the whole path down. Like I said, I apologize for the sound. I'm tweaking this thing, and eventually, hopefully, I'll figure this out. This computer might just have crappy sound system, and I can't figure it out. So, if that, I might have to use my old recorder, my old computer to record videos on Ark, and just use this one for Ark Survival Ascended, which would suck because I want this thing for everything. Anyhow, you can see the footfalls on this thing really horrible. So, right there in the back, I showed you guys. Normally would have made a right, and going along the river, but I made a left to come over this bridge here, and that's what I was showing you guys at this path. So this is what the viewer was telling me about this path, and these 2 bridges you can go across. So I figured out how to do it, so I'm going to show you guys. Here's the coordinates of the bridge. It's 41.9 latitude, 60.8 longitude. That's me on the bridge, not the start of the bridge. But you get down to the water, and then you come across this bridge, and there's 2 bridges across the water here. You'll see what I'm talking about as we go across here. It's a quicker way, and you don't have to go through the water. So if you memorize this path, it'll work a lot better than the other path I showed you guys. When you get to the radiation zone, no different there. But up here, it's going to be a little bit different as you're running through these sections. And there's a basilisk right there, so let's go ahead and kill that thing. That's interesting. So there are basilisks down here. I've seen them multiple times. Oh, that was a 135. That's a pretty high level one. Cool. Give me some eggs. I could have tamed that one. We'll get one later. I don't really care about the basilisks right now. We'll tame one later. So I recorded a bunch of videos. Let me go back to what I was saying. I recorded a ton of videos. I had lots of playthrough. I had months of playthrough on Aberration. Going down here and getting the eggs. I went down here and got multiple eggs. And then I lost all my recordings. What I did was I moved them to this new computer I got, and that new computer crashed. So I tried to get it fixed. I returned it, and then I had to buy a new one. So this new one I bought, I've been messing with for the last couple of days here. And then I recorded this video this morning. Today is Black Friday, the 24th. So when you guys see this video, it'll be posted not tomorrow the 25th, but the next Saturday. And so just, you can see where I'm going here. Like I said, this sound is really weird with these footfalls. I apologize. Maybe it's just me, maybe it's just annoying me, and it's not going to annoy everybody else, but I got to try to figure out how to fix that sound, man. I don't like that footfalls. I lowered the arc volume and had the sound really high, and it was really crazy. So, but you can see where I followed. It was a little metal thing, and then I'm going between these little pillars here. And I'm going to edit out part of this thing because I got really lost in here, but then I figured it out. So I'm just going to show you guys the path and not me getting lost. So see this little pillar here? We're going to turn right and kind of walk around this thing. There's a rock drake right there. Let's go ahead and kill that thing. I'm going to sick these guys. Now what I'm going to do when I get to the radiation zone, the other comment the viewer made was that, you know, I'm using awesome spyglass, and, you know, players don't use that stuff. So right there I edited it out. You can see the little clip. And so I'm not using any mods. This is just straightforward, just me walking around, and I'm going to show you guys how to do this with a little pack of Megalosauruses without getting hurt by the Perlova, without anything getting you. No spores, no nothing. We're going to make it down here. We're going to get a rock drake egg. And thankfully, the guy who's telling me all this stuff told me where there's more nests that are easier to get to than the one I tried to get to. So I'm going to show you where those are. I'm going to give you the coordinates to that. And it's going to be a lot easier than what we did before. So we're just going to kind of come around this corner here. We're going to make a little left right here, and that is going to be that little metal triangle thing I showed you guys in the previous videos when I was trying to figure out how to get down here. And then this is where one of those charge stations are. So if you need to charge your bulb dog or your glow pet, you can stop right here and charge it. I don't need to. I'm going to show you guys. Look how high mine is. I got him leveled up so high he's got a 4874 charge, so we're good to go, and he's still above 4, so we're good. So we're gonna keep going this way. We're gonna head toward this little river. I was dumping some stuff, so you see a little clip there. I just left that in there. We're gonna head towards this water right here, and then this is where the little river is that kind of borders the radiation zone, and that's where we're gonna go down. Now when I get to, I'm gonna show you guys what I'm gonna do. Here's the plan. I send the Megalosauruses forward a little bit. I'm using the whistle command. It is the comma, and the period is attack this target. The comma is go here, move here. And that's what I'm doing. I don't know what it is on Xbox or PlayStation, so if you guys know, you know how to do that. But you want to use those whistle commands. So all I do is I'm going to move forward a little bit. I'm going to whistle these guys forward, make them go forward. If any Perlova are in the ground, they'll jump out and attack them instead of me. And so I won't get knocked off, because a Perlova can hit you and stun you from your mount. On a Megalosaurus, it'll stun you. You'll still be on top of the mount, so it won't knock you off the mount, which is really cool. However, it will damage your armor. So I have 3 sets of hazmat suit on me, so we're gonna go down here with 3. That way, if one breaks, I can switch to another one real quick. Hopefully they won't break. Now let's look at the coordinates right here. So here is the entrance and the start point of the radiation zone. It is latitude 60.4, longitude 68.9. And that's where we are on the map. As you can see, I had to restart everything because of the computer and stuff. I lost a lot of stuff by that computer crashing. I lost a lot of save games and everything. That computer was really annoying. People were trying to help me fix it that sold it to me, but man, it just crashed. This one's got a glitches that I'm not too happy about. But I can live with them. You know, the sound thing, I'll figure it out. I don't know why this sound, that first one was horrible, so I had to record this again. This sound quality is better in this one, but not as bad as the last one. I'll fix it. It's just a bunch of tweaks in here. There's so many different sounds in this machine. I gotta try to tweak a whole bunch of different things. So here we are in the radiation zone. I have the hazmat suit on, and like I said, what I'm gonna do is send these guys forward, just like that, over and over again until I get down there. Now I'm not going to show you guys the whole path down. I've showed you guys before. From here on, there's nothing different I'm going to do. I'm just going to get down there. When I get to where the rock drakes are, I'll slow the video down. We'll talk some more. We're going to play a little music as we run down here. I'm going to speed the video up because no one sits here and want to watch me do this for an hour and a half, because it took me about an hour and a half to do this entire thing. Get down here, get the egg, get all the way back up. And that was me stopping. I tamed a couple of things. I tamed the glow pet and stuff, but you gotta whistle them. So I'm gonna use Jay to whistle them, follow me. When they get to me, I'm gonna send them forward, and we're gonna continue on till we get down to the rock drakes. If you want to know the path down from here, just watch one of my previous videos, or you can kind of slow this down. Well, I don't know if you can slow it down because I'm going to speed it up. And we're going to play a little music here and just go a little fast. Whistle forward, let them go, I follow behind them, and I do it again. Over and over again, guys. That's how we do this.
Over the edge, feel like I'm floating through the air. The pain I felt is paid for, all is said and done. Oh, I am restricted, fixed upon the web. I need to kick the habit that my mind is breathing in. Break out, I've got to see. Spent all my life holding all of it closely. I played it innocent, a feel of discontent. I'm finally facing it all, fearless. Burning the bridge that keeps us. I'm here and I'm feeling fearless. Exaggerated, that's what you assume. The story's over now, I must conclude. I am conflicted, watching where I step still, hanging in the balance. Not the life I want to live, I want to take it all. Standing tall, fear outweighed the person you are. Oh, break out, I've got to see. Spent all my life holding all of it closely. I played it innocent, a feel of discontent. I'm finally facing it all, fearless.
Alright, we are in the Rock Drake area. So as you can see, I got all the way down here. So now I'm going to show you guys exactly where I went last time. I'm going to show you guys the coordinates where I dropped down in the trench, and I'm going to show you the coordinates where we go. And this is because of the viewer that made the comments. I want to show you guys because he pointed out, hey, there's an easier way to do it. Here's where you dropped in. So trust me, guys, I love comments. So if you make them, I don't even care if they... Some people are extremely rude to me, and I delete those comments. The guy I'm talking about made a comment. He's just really curt and abrupt, which I can appreciate because it's like, hey, do this, do that. So yeah, I appreciate it, guys. And there's so many different ways to do things. So not everybody does things the same way, but I am always open to suggestions. So I'm at latitude 62.5, longitude 45.3. This is where I dropped down and grabbed that egg last time and climbed back out. Now, what I did was I tamed a Carquinos. I came back in here with a Carquinos and tried it that way. I died. The Carquinos died. I tried it another way with some zip lines. Zip lines don't work. You can't put zip lines on there. I glided around another time and tried, and I got killed. So I got killed like 4 or 5 times trying this. I finally got an egg, and that's the one I posted last week when I showed you guys that video. But this one I'm going to show you guys just straightforward, no cutting out except for when I'm dumping my hands or something like that. And we're just going to show you guys everything that happens here. So now I'm just going to clear out all the rock drakes in this area. So as you can see, I walked past that area, and I'm going to kind of make a right on the first right and go up this hill a little bit. And I would have never known about this had the viewer not told me about this, because I didn't know. I did not know. I looked all around this thing last time and never saw this stuff. But there are 4, sometimes 5 nests up here per helm. 4 on a regular basis, and the 5th one's a rarer one, but they do spawn. That's just him telling me. That's not me from my knowledge. I don't play this game that often on Aberration. But we're going to take care of these rock drakes here. Take them all out. Get every single one I can. A couple of these are pretty high level, so hopefully they're good level in here. And I'm just going to clean them out as best I can. And the more I clean out, the better chance I got of grabbing this egg and not getting swarmed. That last time I got swarmed, it was probably like 10 rock drakes. It felt like 30. It was crazy. I lost a bunch of these megalosauruses, but I've been breeding them. I've been taming them up. I got a bunch more. So this pack I have is a lot of bred ones. You know, I'm just kind of working on the stats a little bit with them. So here we are. This is the end of the road here. There are nests right above me. There are nests right in front of me right here. So there's like you said, 4 or 5 nests. There's usually 4 here. I did grab one. I grabbed the level 15 egg, but we're not going to show that part because the sound quality sucks. So let's grab my GPS out again. Let me show you where this is. I'm at latitude 65.6, longitude 40.3, and it's kind of like a dead end here. So I'm just going to go up, and I was jumping around just kind of looking. So kind of edit that out. So I have some climbing picks on me. I have a couple more in my couple of the megalosauruses. I have 2 on me, and I have like 4 more, I think, in these guys. So, but what we're going to do is we're going to climb up here, and if I break them, you know, I got extras. But the goal is to get up here, try to find a nest and find an egg, and I suck at climbing, just so you guys know. And sometimes when you think you can climb on things, you can't. So I'm just going to tell you guys right now, you're going to laugh. I suck at this, but we're going to get up here. I killed all the rock drakes, so I got some time. I can play around over here. They're not going to kill me while I do. And if they do, I'll just drop down, get on my megalosauruses, kill them, and try to climb back up. So as you can see, the green means you can grab it with the pick, and then the blue means you're going to jump up to a ledge and be off the picks. And then if it's orange, I think it's orange, it means you can't do a red. You can't do it. But you see, I keep falling in the same spot. This spot is horrible. I cannot get up here. So I'm just going to scale here, right here, and go up this way. And we're going to see what we find up here. Like I said, I suck at this. I am not a good climber. When I got out of that trench on that last video, it was like 3 climbs, 3 picks, and I was out. So I had practiced it multiple times before I actually grabbed that egg. I tried it like 4 or 5 times until I got it down pat. So, but then I got swarmed. So, let's see. So there's an egg right here, and I'm just doing this wrong. I really suck at this part. I need to get up just a little higher and then plop in there. So I tried this multiple times, guys. I did get in this nest. That's a level 60 egg. I didn't grab it. So I'm moving to the right a little bit. I'm going to try a little different place. Like he said, there's 4 or 5 nests here. So I want to see if there's a different one. I don't want to just grab a 60. I grabbed a 15 last time. Let's see if there's a better one in here somewhere. So let's just see if we can get a little higher. And maybe I can look down and we'll see if there's any nests from up high. And right there, I'm having trouble trying to get up on that little ledge right there. These things are really finicky, man. It tells you you're going to be up and you're not up, and oh, it's so annoying. Let's just try it here then. Apparently I can't climb right there anymore, and maybe it's just the surface won't let me hit it again. Are we getting up here? I am now above that level 60 nest. If I went down right here, that's where that 60 nest is. It's right under me. I don't want that one. Like I said, let's try to find a better one. There looked like there could be a nest right there to the right of me, but there's nothing in there right now. So that could be another spot. Ugh. God, I'm so bad at this. I hate climbing, man. I hate these picks. My daughter, my oldest daughter, she loves them. She has fun with. I can't stand these things. This is like the worst. I'd rather the zip lines. I don't mind the zip lines, but I also have trouble with the zip lines too. Now, what I was saying with the spinos, now the guy that was making comments with me, he came down here with a spino. So if you level a spino up high enough, you get a lot of stats, you can come down here with 1 spino. my comment and my problem with the spinos is that I see people showing these videos, and like I said, they're extremely edited. So, and my purpose is I've never seen a spino that strong, because I've taken spinos in the boss fights and they get shredded. So that's why I don't use spinos. But people use them on this map all the time to come down here, so it's got to work. And the guy I'm talking about, he came down here just to test it out after we were talking on the other day. You see, I keep falling. I could edit all this out and make it look like I'm an expert, but I'm not an expert, man. This is trial and error, like I said. That's how you learn. You make mistakes and you get it figured out. We getting up here though. Oh, look, there's an egg. Okay, let's see what this one is. See if I can get in this nest. That other one was so hard to get into. I did get into it, but man, they are hard to get into. And then the 15 when I got into too, they're just a little difficult. You just got to kind of get up a little bit and kind of go sideways into them, and it will let you go in there. But I try to jump off a couple of times and it just don't work. Let's see here. The sideways, there we go. See that blue? Now I can get off. Cool, there we go. Ooh, a 150. We're taking this one. And there's my Megalosaurus down there. So we're just going to go down there. I'm going to take a picture real quick because it's too difficult to get up here without taking a picture. Hi. Look at me. I'm so awesome. All right. Let's grab this and let's jump down. And I'm going to open my glider chute right before I hit the ground. There we go. And then we're going to get on this thing and boogie. And we're just going to boogie out of here. Now, I killed everything before I got in here. So I don't know why, but there's nothing attacked me here. So it was really weird, because normally you will get attacked, you will get swarmed, even if you killed everything. You thought he killed everything, but I must have killed them all, because there's none right here. So very fortunate. Got him. We're going to head back up, guys. I'll speed the video up till I get out of here, and then I'll pick you guys back up when we're at the base. All right, so a little music there, guys. We are back at the base, and I sped that up a lot, so sorry. Man, it would have been like an hour and then 35 minutes if I'd have just left it normal speed. No one wants to watch that. That's horrible. So anyways, we got to egg, guys. You guys can see the path down there. I have videos on the path. If anybody needs me to do a slow walk down there on that path, I can do that as well. But you're going to need air conditioners if you're playing on regular settings and stuff. About 5 of these will do. You throw your egg down and you wait for it to hatch. But there you go, guys. We got a rock drake egg. Thanks for watching, and I will see you next time.